Welcome to the KMT Traders channel. We are looking at Euro USD and analyzing this pair. We are going to just have a look in the previous video of what we predicted and see if it went through as correct. But as we can see here, I predicted that the price would continue to go up purely because of the upwards of the trend line that we made on the monthly, but we failed to get the entry criteria for us to actually execute this trade for a buy. So I'll explain to you exactly why, and I'll take it further on step it down a leg to the hourly. So what I was actually looking for was the confirmation for the retest of this level here. We didn't actually get the retest from this. You may be thinking, why does this count as a retest here, this pin bar? In actual fact, I don't actually take that into consideration. The only times I do consider that into consideration is if previous price has actually closed in this area. So something like this. This example here, how, as you can see, how price came down and closed below, but instantly bought above and closed above higher. That would give me a confirmation that would be a step like this, for example, one touch, then two touch, and then boom up. That would give me the entry. But we failed to even get that, so the momentum obviously changed. And just by looking at the hourly, we can see that we failed to get the touch on this level at 1.12167. We just got the pin bar, and so this actually does not really qualify for a buy. And what we can further say during in the last week is that we got the EMA switching over on the hourly. So with my EMA switching over in the hourly, I'm looking for obviously the momentum to change the other way. So hence why I was lucky enough not to put the trade in for that one. So in terms of moving forward, the reason where you could have made this sell opportunity is along the lines from here, as we can say that EMAs have gone down, so we can see the switch over now. So now we're looking for at least 1 to 2 touches. So we have clear rejection here. So I'm gonna show you my the two touch. So that would be the 1 and then the 2 here. Reason being, this is a huge pin bar extension, right, which clearly goes past this zone of the key level zone that I've marked. And then the second confirmation touch is this one here, as we could clearly say that prices closed above and closed instantly below down, and we are still in the direction of a downwards momentum due to the EMAs. We also have divergence upon sorry, we don't have divergence. We have the oversell criteria in the RSI, and this gave me the indication and the comfortable position for a sell in the downwards direction after this close. So, like I said again, the almost very small drawdown risk here, and like I said, drawdown basically means that the trade goes against you, and we saw the trade go against us in roughly around 3 pips. So it went 3 pips against us, and take profit zones would have been 1 here, 2 here, and 3 here. So that would have been the final push here. So what I would be seeing here for us to continue this trade downwards is a bunch of retests and confirmation that we are still signaling down. So what I mean by this is we can see it here on this level here, so I'll highlight it in blue, just like so. So the retest, we see that the push, and we got one touch here, and we're still on the way down, basically. We'll wait for a retest here, and we can see some sort of thing like that. So, like I said, we have to see if price does continue to come all the way downwards. So if I just get rid of that, get rid of this. So for this week, I'm just going to step it up to the 4 hour just to see the overall momentum change. I do believe that we could still potentially see a retest upon here, and then get another something like this for us to continue further downwards. That's what I probably would like to see, for us to continue downwards and further. If you was to enter again for a short, I wouldn't consider it doing now. I'll wait for a proper position. So the best proper position would possibly be up here at this point at 1.11785. So like I said, wait for the push to come up, a retest to say that this is resistance. So we need good confirmation for that to happen, and then we will hopefully see us to capture the pips for us to get to this next key point here. So let's just take it down on the hourly. So yeah, so that would, for us to continue for a short, for you to get into this position, I would possibly recommend waiting for the price to get into this area, or and wait for some sort of resistance, but from the price, if you know what I mean. So so if this does not happen, if we do see a scenario like this, price could ultimately switch around. Reason being is we can see on the hourly we have some RSI divergence here, like so. Hang on 1 second. And we could see that this is slowly starting to fade away from the short. So we could see price come up to this point here, get a retest up here, and end up going higher. So that could be one scenario for the upside. Entry point would be from this point upwards. Oh, it's a bit too short. Like so. And then the other scenario for us to go downwards would be a push up to this point again, a double top to confirm the resistance, and then the push downwards. So that would give us the indication for a short, and something like that. So like I said, in all of these types of analysis, I do expect you to look into your own strategy to make sure that you're comparing your analysis with mine, and then to take your own appropriate risk to reward management, assuming you know all how to do this. I may perhaps do a video, because I do get a lot of questions asking how much I should be risking percentage wise. So that's a possible video in the future. But yeah, make sure you are checking the charts daily, as price can always take a different stance from where it is now, and we just have to wait for the price action to show its hands first before we start to take the initial decision to actually input our trade and put our own capital on the line. So without further ado, we'll wait for next week, and we'll see how price does play out for this one. Be interesting to see if it does take the upper hand or the lower momentum change. So thank you very much for listening in, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.